G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, it took us a while, and it was a very hard battle, but we finally conquered favour. And I feel like as a result of that battle, maybe we have kind of conquered the entire game. And I'm kind of proud of that fact, actually, because, you know, I've been struggling for almost 300 episodes to this point, and yeah, I mean, so far I've had like a really good time with the game. Unfortunately, there's not really too much more for us to look at. I feel like we've been in this position before when we sort of finished up with the Mistlands, but I did have additional things that I wanted to look after, and the Mistlands kind of, sorry, the Ashlands kind of came along. It wasn't too far for us to wait, but the Deep North, which is supposed to be the next update, is probably a while away. I think at the earliest it could be sometime early next year that it's released. I was sort of just doing a little bit of digging around online to see if there was a hard date, and I don't think there is. I think there's just probably a kind of release window. So earliest, early next year, maybe in 6 months or so, but at the latest it could be like 2 years or something like that down the track. I mean, don't quote me on that. It could be a while. So with that in mind, we might need to make some decisions on whether or not, you know, the series continues, or, you know, and if it does, what do we actually do in the series, because we've sort of seen almost everything. Now, there is the matter of moving on to bigger things back at home. So we've got the project of replacing the roof with Grouston. That's definitely happening, and then there's also taming the Askvin. So, you know, I do have my sights set on that. The problem is finding an Askvin that is, you know, relatively unguarded and easy enough to get to try and tame. So yeah, we'll sort of have a think about that. Anyway, sorry, I'm sort of dilly-dallying here. I guess I should have a sleep just so that we can work on the roof with a little bit more sunlight. And we should sort of talk about, you know, the future of the series while we're doing it. But in the previous episode, we did also start placing down some Grouston poles, trying to sort of strengthen the structure a little bit, so that's what's going on this side. And I feel like it is unavoidable, but we're going to have to sort of do the same thing on this side. But the problem is, obviously, all of our furniture is in the way, and yeah, there's a lot of Tetris that I feel like needs to happen. Speaking of Tetris, oh, okay, I've forgotten to replace the stairs here. Let's just quickly do that, because we definitely want to be able to go in and out or up and down the stairs easily. But yeah, I think if we're going to have to sort of shift a lot of our stuff around, I'm thinking we're probably going to need a black metal chest, just to sort of help us move things around, and not have, you know, a huge mess sitting around. So let me just sort out what's required on that front, and then we can get to shifting things around. So I'm gonna start work in the kitchen, obviously, because that's where the Grouston sort of needs to start from. Okay, and yeah, furniture. Okay, looks like we've got everything we need anyway, so I probably need the tar for something else, to be honest. Probably all the dark wood, but I'll return back to placing down some dark wood later. I think we should work on the bigger issues first, which is just adding strength. Let's see. Probably do want to eat a tiny bit, so we can keep going. Yeah, let's get a chest in. Yeah, I'll just put it there. That's relatively out of the way. And yeah, all of this sort of needs to go, which is a bit of a shame. Or should I start on this side first? I mean, that's maybe not a bad idea. I'm sort of just trying to compare what we've done over here. Yeah, so if I just follow this line, we sort of need Grouston coming up that way. Yeah, let's start there first before we overcomplicate stuff, and if I make a mistake, obviously, I'll have to backtrack and do stuff about the mistake as well, so if I can avoid any mistakes, that'd be great. But hey, it's not one of my playthroughs unless mistakes happen, so yeah. Anyway, let's just see if we can maybe get rid of that piece there. Yeah, things are probably gonna float around a little bit, which is not ideal. Well, actually, they don't exactly float around, do they? They will break down if they start floating. Yeah, okay, so let's stop here, because I feel like we need to rearrange the window. So let's get to that right now. There we go, and oh, where did the nails go? They've disappeared. Do we have the nails sitting somewhere inside? Did they fall downstairs? Excuse me? Maybe they're on the roof. What? What happened to all of my nails? Oh, they're up here. Yeah, okay. Good. That's only one set, though. I feel like there should be another set somewhere. There we go. And isn't there a bit of stone or something? And that's frustrating. We stand on the shelf and get up there. Okay. I guess the other pieces are not really that important. It's just the nails that we really need, so should be able to fix this up. Great. Cool. Now, back to the Grouston. Alright, we'll stop there, and yeah. Maybe I do want to just get the floor back in. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. A couple of Grouston pillars sort of in the center here, so... Yeah, I'm gonna need to get rid of the bed and... Or do I need to get rid of the bed? Good question. I probably do want to just move the bed anyway, because it's not going to sit very well with the Grouston behind it. So, yeah. Why don't we just take it down? We'll quickly place the bed down again, just so that we can have a sleep in it when we need to. And yeah, that should give us access to the stuff behind the shelves. So I would like to keep the shelves, but I suppose I should sort of decide whether or not the shelves need to be a little bit more prominent, because obviously with the Grouston in place, you know, that's going to sort of take up some real estate, so to speak. Just trying to follow along here. That's... I suppose maybe I should work on this section first. And just get that all lined up. So it shouldn't be too difficult. But we'll work from the ground floor. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start shifting some stuff around, so... Yeah, here goes nothing. I'm sort of hoping that maybe there's a way for us to just quickly take a peek underneath here, and maybe we can just sneak the Grouston in without having to destroy so much. It'd be nice if we could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna need access to the back of this, which means I'm gonna need to empty this out. That's alright. All good. We'll get there. Alright. That goes. And... yeah, let's just sneak all of this in. Can we? Can we, though? That's the real problem. If I sit down... I'm gonna get a lower angle here. I mean, I might maybe just quickly take that off and... oh yes, that's right, it's double layered. Yeah, okay, that's touching, so... yeah, we should be able to hopefully get these pieces back in. Yeah, but I feel like this is pretty much going to be like the majority of the series moving forward until the Deep North comes around. So not entirely sure if it's going to be really that exciting for a lot of you guys, because I know a lot of viewers are sort of really interested in, you know, progressing, I suppose, in terms of storyline and adventure, but I can't exactly offer that. not with there being no actual guidance on where to go next. But I mean, I suppose with the Ashlands being all the way south in the 10th circle, or sorry, 10th world, I wonder if the Deep North would essentially just be in the north, right? I mean, it's in the name. So maybe we could explore out there, but I have no idea if that'll do us any good, you know? So yeah, so the center here is what we're going to have to work on. I'm just trying to think of whether or not I want to put these chests back in right now, or do I wait until later? But I think I'll just put them in, because I've got a lot of the materials for it. I don't really want to be carrying that around while we're building stuff, so... Alright, looking good. So, just return everything by bit. Okay, so that side's done. With any luck, we might not need to do anything here. Hopefully. Because I really don't want to have to do that again, but we shall see. Maybe it might help if we just start taking down some of these, so we can sort of see what we really need to do. Oh yes, that's right, I forgot about the pot, which... don't we get a resin out of the pot? Is there resin somewhere? Because if I'm not mistaken, making those pots needs the resins, right? Maybe it eats up one resin. Possibly. I'll just chuck more pot fragments in there. We only have 7 of the charcoal resin, so... yeah, I forget where we find them. Possibly... and I could be mistaken here, but possibly in those Morgan nests, or Morgan caves. Alright, so... I'm just trying to align things with this room. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's where we need to start. And is it just the one block? Yeah, it's a one block over that side. I don't have to follow it exactly though, don't I? Like, I mean... Yeah, I mean, that's already gonna be complicated right there. So, I'm thinking I may as well either do that or maybe that. Yeah, I may as well put it here, I reckon. And the only reason for that is because I think it'd look nicer once we put the bed back into position. Let's go back down and... Yeah, this is gonna be a struggle, I can already tell. Oh, actually, we might be able to just squeeze everything back there. I mean, I'll live with that. I think this is the way to go. Although, yeah, trying to hit that last one might be a bit of a struggle. So I reckon maybe we just shift around some of the stuff from here. I'm just trying to think if there's an easier way to do this. Maybe I just want to drop all of that in there. And grab all of this. Probably still need a little bit more space. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that down temporarily. Okay, looking good. I do need my Growston though. Forgot about that. There we go. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, but we've got so many Verger lanterns now to place down. Kind of excited about being able to light things up a little bit more in our home. I might get the floor back in. That way we can take down the other side and bring all of this back down. Yeah, hopefully we can just squeeze everything in here. Just. Perfect. Alright. And that goes back there. Alright. So the painful part is all done. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully we don't have to revisit any of this. And yeah, I suppose I should just get the pantry back in. So put all of our foods back in there. Yeah, just trying to group the potions together. Everything else can go in. Maybe the ITER foods I could probably group together as well. Since the ITER foods we don't really eat very often. Okay, now to just repair the second floor. Where did our wood go? Yeah, just all in here. Right, and yeah, I should return all of the core wood beams in as well, before I forget. Just want to take care not to have anything sort of protruding out. Although, I guess there is a floor out here in the balcony, so... But I think if they do protrude out, we'd actually see them come through here, right? So I think we've done it correctly. I could probably move the bed back into position, and yeah, I think the bed probably just has to sit a little bit further, like, in front of these pillars. Yeah, somewhere like that. There's a bit of a gap, but that's okay. Otherwise, it'll sort of look like that, which probably not really what we want. Yeah, that's a decent look. Actually, I haven't connected the Grouston on the right side here, all the way up. So let me just quickly do that. Yeah, and once this is all done, we should really be able to get started on, you know, trying to get the roof in. I will start on the other side, the side opposite the bed, just because I want to still be able to sleep if I need to. I couldn't really see what I was doing there, so double check that it is actually in the right spot. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Right. Now, with that all out of the way, I don't think I'm going to immediately start on the roof, because there's, you know, a couple of main goals that I have at the moment. One is the roof, obviously. The other is the Askvin taming, and Askvin taming can take a while. I know we do need to be in the area of the Askvin while it's being tamed. But the initial problem for me, though, is I don't even know what to feed the Askvin. I mean, we could probably just bring an assortment of things that that it might like from the Ashlands. I'm just trying to figure out if I've... Yeah, I do have blood bags here. And what about... Yeah, the scraps. And stones. Brilliant. Dandelions. Yeah, I'm gonna have a meal. I'm gonna have a sleep as well. And then we'll be on our way. As for where to go for the Askvins, I'm sort of thinking maybe we want to try and find a place that's not so far away from the fort. That's my initial thought. So let's eat. Don't think we need anything too crazy, so I'll just go with... yeah, maybe something like that. Running low on some foods. We've got some Askvin tails, but obviously need a little bit more. Yeah, we'll see if we can find a good spot for taming. Which also means that perhaps I do need to bring ingredients for a portal or yeah, I don't know. Do we need a stone portal? Or a normal portal? Maybe I shouldn't muck about and I should probably just bring a stone portal, to be honest. Just in case we need it. Which does mean I will need a few other ingredients. Rouston, Great of Eyes. We'll need 4 stones, a couple of pieces of metal. I'll need... I think we need a little bit of wood for the cutter as well. Yeah. And 10 for the workbench. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Oh yes, sleeping. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, so I decided not to muck about with the shelf. I think if we want to make a bigger shelf, we can do that at some point, but maybe not today. Yeah, that still looks okay to me. We could probably still put some stuff on the shelves, which I haven't really done in a, you know, since we made the shelves. So perhaps maybe I should think about putting something there. So we are going to Ashlands. Now, I'm sort of thinking, do I even need to keep the unnamed portal out there near Fader's spawn point? Because we could, I mean, if in the event, for whatever reason, need to fight him again, which I really, really would like to not do. But if we do need to, then the portal's already there. Anyway, doesn't matter right now. Let's go to the Ashlands. Hang on. Why is it not connected? Is it Ashlands 1? I thought we renamed our fort to Ashlands. No, this is not the spot. This is definitely not the spot. So I want to go here. So why are we not connected? Oh, god damn. God damn it. Oh, I know why. Because we've already got it connected with the other one. Goodness me. Goodness me. Do I leave this stone portal here? Okay, yeah. I guess I will. Because that portal is semi-permanent. So I'll just grab more ingredients for another stone cutter and another stone portal. And doing anything in Valheim does take a bit of a process, isn't it? So I've got all sorts of stuff for a normal portal, which I guess I don't really need. Suppose I need another 10, and I need some Grouston, and I do need a couple more of these. Double check that we can make it. Yep. And the stone portal, sorry, stone cutter rather. There we go. Oh. Blessings in the skies, I guess, so thanks to that, I can now change to a different cloak. Yeah, the Askvin cloak should be good enough for us. Yeah, that's the reason why. Whew, yeah, for a second there I thought, how did our portal get destroyed? So, one thing that I'm not entirely sure of, guys, is whether or not I can actually bring my tamed Askvin back with me to my base, because, like, I've never, you know, brought an animal on board a ship. Is that even possible? I have no idea. If it's not possible, then I'm gonna have to think about, you know, maybe expanding this fort to accommodate one or two tamed Askvin. Which is a little bit frustrating, but that's okay. I mean, if it has to be done, it has to be done. Oh, you know what, guys? One thing that we can play around with moving forward is perhaps maybe using a different weapon. I know we've got Durnwin, but I sort of want to go back to the Slayer, and we've got plenty of Iolite, so we could craft the Thunder version, and, you know, we could even upgrade it to the next tier. I thought these guys all died, but I guess maybe they've respawned or something. Yeah, the plan is I'm going to set up a portal near wherever I can find some Askvin. And from there, you know, I should have maybe planned this a little bit better, but I should have preemptively named our portal back at home. Okay, here's some Askvin. But he's already noticed us, so that's kind of a problem. Unless, oh, I've got a better idea now. So here's my plan, guys. I'm gonna actually take my Askvin back home with me, or lure him back home anyway. Can we lure him without getting him killed by any of the Dvergers, though? That could be a challenge. But yeah, if he can sort of follow us all the way home, what my plan is going to be then is to house him while he's still angry. Come back this way. Come back this way. Yes. Yes. Good, Askvin. Yes, yes. Good, good. Ah, oh, he's gone that way. Come on, come down. Come on. Come on, little fella. Oh, he's not really little, is he? Yes. I hope it's not too far away for him. As, if it is, he might actually break aggro, right? Because, now that I've got all of this, what we could do is just like get him to sort of to hang around here. Ow. Yeah, yep. Come this way. This way. Yep. Actually, I will just quickly bone mass myself, because that'll reduce the amount of damage that we have to deal with. And yeah. Is that good enough? I don't know how much damage this guy deals to all of our walls. Yeah, he seems to deal quite a bit of damage. Oh god, alright. We don't want our base to crumble either. So that's an issue. Ow. Okay. Oh, don't destroy my base. Things are crumbling down. Yeah, this is really messy, but can't be helped. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, I won't worry about like repairing all of this because we might have future issues anyway. But yeah, let's just try and repair all of this stuff. Good. Alright, let me tame my Askvin in peace, please. Oh god. Okay, he is still really unhappy. Doesn't see us though. So I guess once he's sort of calmed down a little bit, maybe we can start feeding him some stuff. I don't really have... I've got a little bit of wood, actually, because I was going to make a portal, but I guess maybe I don't need to make a portal anymore. But I sort of want a way to be able to go and sort of take a peek at this guy. Hmm. Okay, he's gonna bang away at that. I don't know if maybe the best idea would be to just leave for the time being and wait for him to sort of calm down. But I do want to leave anyway because I do need to fetch, you know, some kind of food. Something that I'll hopefully enjoy. So it's really just a matter of figuring out what that food is. But since we don't really need all of the ingredients anymore that we were going to use for portals, I just want to throw all of that in back into storage. Lumps of coal. I suppose I haven't really checked on the braziers for a while, so I could maybe throw some of those in there. Really need a lot though. Okay, so let's figure out what to feed these Askvin. So my guess is it'd either be these, the fiddleheads, the smoke puffs, or maybe the vineberry clusters, of which I don't really have too much more. In fact, maybe we should just take a quick look at our garden to see if we can actually harvest any, but it doesn't look like we have any. Yeah, nothing. But there is the very big structure near our makeshift fort, which we could potentially go back to and harvest from. I'm just trying to think of whether or not there's anything else that you might want to eat, but I think this is probably it, right? I mean, if we've learnt anything from the previous experience trying to tame anything, is that most of these tameable creatures like foods from their own biome. So yeah, these are my 3 guesses. And so what I want to do is I want to try and sneak my way to this guy, and we want to try and throw these foods in. Completely missed. Completely whiffed that one. Oh, hang on. He's eating one of the things. So really we just need to figure out which one he ate. It's definitely not the smoke puff. So what is it? Okay, it's the berries. The berries. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Let's leave the area immediately. And yeah, that confirms that we just need to harvest more berries. And that should help us continue the taming process. I'm gonna have a sleep first. Then we'll have some breakfast. And then we'll head out to the big ruin and see if we can get some berries immediately. I probably want to bring some wood with me just so that we can make some ladders to try and reach some of the ones that are a little bit higher. Yeah, in terms of going back to the Slayer though, I think I might do that in the next episode, to be honest guys, so I'm sort of a little bit preoccupied in this one trying to tame our first Askvin. And speaking of taming animals, perhaps maybe that could be a thing that we do in the series while we wait for the Deep North to come around. Maybe we can just try to retame the boars. Maybe we can try and tame the wolves, because I'm pretty sure the wolves are tameable. Yeah, I just want to fetch some wood, actually. I forgot about that. And we'll have some breakfast, and then we'll be on our way. I'll bring an entire stack, actually. Yeah, I suppose I shouldn't really muck about, should I? I'll just have the best foods. I was bound to walk into the wrong one of these days, so that's why I'm just sort of switching them around. Make it easier on myself. Okay. So, I mean, he's just eaten, right? So my assumption is that it'll take a while before he wants to eat again. just looking around to see if there are any more monuments. So these guys seem to be spawning quite regularly for some reason. Oh, and these blobs. Yeah, these blobs are dangerous. I do need to try and take these blobs away from this area because it is quite an important resource. We don't want it destroying the building. So yes, come this way. Perfect. All right. Oh, and actually, we still have our old stuff here. I didn't need to bring a stack of wood. So that's very helpful. Although now I'm wishing that we had the floaty cape instead, but you know what? This is probably enough vine berries to get us started, to be honest. I do want to use a little bit of it for cooking though. I wonder if these ones grow much faster purely because they're in the Ashlands biome. Because if that's the case, maybe I can just bring my cultivator out here and maybe I can just plant some like in and around the location of the fort. And that way we might be able to, you know, grow them a lot faster. Maybe. Okay, suddenly we've got some grass fires for whatever reason. But anyway. I just quickly repair stuff. Okay. That's pretty good, I think. Because maybe I can go up a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, that's an entire stack of vineberry clusters, so I should be pretty happy with that. And yeah, I'm just going to prepare a few so that we can feed our friend. Hopefully he'll be pleased with us. Oh, hang on a second. He seems to be eating the fiddlehead as well. So maybe we do have the option of feeding both things. In which case I would probably prefer to feed him the fiddleheads instead. Just don't want him to notice us. Damn it. Okay. We get the chills. Seriously? I mean, whatever's attacking us, they're not going to survive out here. Not gonna muck about, because these guys are all 1-star, so yeah, they could be a problem. Yeah, we just want to make sure that these guys... well, our Askvin guy can actually defend himself pretty well. I'm more concerned about making sure that he doesn't break out, though. Oh, man. He's probably taken some level of damage, so I'm just concerned about making sure that he survives any attack, obviously. There we go. Alright, all done. Oh god. And I just want to get the staircase in here. Just so that it's going to be a little easier for me to sort of sneak in when I need to sneak in. Okay. Oh yeah, he's at half health already. That's not great. But I think if we feed him, he'll eventually get his health back, right? So I'm gonna see if I can just teleport out. Does it matter if I teleport back in immediately? Will he still be upset? Or would he have calmed down? I think he's calm now. So let's actually throw some of this stuff in. I think that reached him. Yeah, that's inside, isn't it? Yeah, he's eating it, so I'm gonna throw maybe like another 3 or so. Yeah, perfect. So hopefully we'll see some progress. But it does mean that every now and then I'm going to need to come back to the Ashlands base and, you know, visit I was gonna say our Lox friend, but visit our Askvin friend until he becomes obedient. Hopefully. Or obedient? Until he becomes reliant on handouts from us. Little does he know that once he's tame, we stop giving him food. Because I haven't exactly fed, like, McLock's face, for example. Like, I haven't fed him on the regular. Let's see. We just stash some stuff away. More trophies. Tar. These fangs. Yeah. And most of this other stuff, I think, just goes into the kitchen. Except for maybe the coal. Righto. So, in terms of progress in this episode, I'm pretty happy, actually. I'm happy that we're kind of ready to start on the next roof. And hopefully we can take some of the learnings that we got from doing the first roof, the Great Hall, and hopefully we can apply that to this build. Gonna need a lot of Grouston. Luckily we've got plenty of Grouston piles everywhere, so I don't think that's going to be a real problem for us. Anyway guys, this is it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, dropping a like definitely helps. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.